Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, let's take a look at PYTH and see where we can land with a price target for the 2024-2025 bull run. But before we dive on into this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor, and while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here from all over the place, you've got to hit that subscribe button. I make price target videos every day on the dot, 6 a.m. Eastern time. And you've got to hit the notification button because I am making content multiple times a day, trying as much as possible to keep up with this rapidly evolving crypto space. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this. So PYTH is built on Solana, and if you want to know what it is the chain link of Solana. But you know, smarter data. Wow, that's hard to say. For smarter contracts. Secure your smart contracts with reliable, low latency market data from institutional sources. Build dApps with high fidelity Oracle feeds designed for mission critical systems. So there's certain buzzwords in there like the word Oracle. And yes, it is the chain link of Solana. But really, it's much more than that because PYTH, yeah, it is. There's certain advantages to utilizing this on Solana, but it is available on 50 plus supported blockchains. And so you can see here, Arbitrum, ZK Sync, Ethereum, Optimism, BNB, just for examples, Cosmos. So accurate, high frequency data, no matter whether you choose to build on EVM or Cosmos or anything else, seamlessly scale your application to additional blockchains. This is an upgrade, in my opinion, to Chainlink, just like API 3, which I talked about yesterday. Now, that doesn't mean that PYTH is going to overtake Chainlink in market cap, although I do give it a better chance of doing that than I do for API 3. Still don't think it's going to happen, but I really like buying the equivalent of Ethereum, whatever the Ethereum thing is for Solana. I like buying the Solana version more so than the Ethereum one. Now, there's some concerns with PYTH in particular that I'm going to address when it comes to buying low and selling high. And this one in particular is a very complicated crypto to analyze because of different things involving their vesting. And so we'll get into that. But as of today, PYTH right now is at 51.19 cents. It already has a big market cap, $767 million, and a circulating supply of 1.5 billion, total supply of $10 billion. It is pretty new. It launched, the cryptocurrency did at least, in November of 2023. And you could look at a chart like this and think, oh man, this has been stagnant. This is actually a pretty strong chart considering that there are airdrops that have happened and are continuing to happen with PYTH. What we didn't see this huge sell-off like what we see with a lot of cryptocurrencies when they launch, especially with airdrops. And so I'm feeling pretty confident in that regard that PYTH is holding strongly. And I wouldn't be surprised if this went much higher much sooner. So what we've got to understand, what we've got to ask is how do they make money, and how do they increase their supply? And there's several things that I can look at. I'm going to look at vesting, but I'm also going to look at rewards. And here we see consumers. So these are the users of the price feeds, mainly smart contracts and DeFi protocols. On Solana, PYTH V1, these feeds are free, while off-chain access via PythNet V2 incurs small fees. So this is interesting here. The success of PYTH, it can certainly be successful just being on Solana, but if we're going to talk about revenue, and I really do care, I focus a lot on how much money a project is making. If we're talking about revenue, what I would love to see with this is for it to grow off Solana. And that's just a big difference. You know, Chainlink is very much Ethereum centric, but this has potential to grow off Solana. And I hope that it does. That would make me very bullish on it over the long term. It's something that's very much needed for Solana, but the fact that it's available on 50 plus different blockchains, that's fantastic. And so how are rewards given? Well, there's two options here. Publishers, they are responsible for publishing prices and are compensated with PYTH token rewards and a portion of data fees. They must stake PYTH tokens and risk being slashed for errors. And then delegators, PYTH token holders who stake on price feeds, influencing publisher weights and in earning issuance fees. They also face slashing risks if errors occur in the feeds they support. So one way for them to earn, another way for them to increase their supply. And so Here's where things get a little tricky. And I know this is hard to see on my screen, so I have another slide just basically explaining what's going on here. This is month 1 to month 48, so the first 4 years of PYTH's existence. We are currently, as of February 2024, in month 3. Now, there is going to be a massive unlock coming in month 6, where the supply is going to double from getting vesting releases with private sales, protocol development, ecosystem growth, and publisher rewards. That unlock is coming month 6, which is May. And then again in month 18, May of 2025, there's going to be an even larger unlock coming in May of 2025. So let's just show you, let me show you here. We are currently in month 3. There's going to be a huge unlock coming in month 6, May of 2024, and then an even bigger unlock coming in month 18, May of 2025. The current circulating supply is 1.5 billion. That's going to go up to 3 billion in May of 2024. And then the projected circulating supply after May 2025 in May of 2025 is going to be 6 billion. So it's going to double from its May 2024 point. That is a 4x in supply from where we are today. And you can hear the frustration in my voice. I am so tired of this. I mean, what are you going to do? New cryptocurrencies, yeah, they're going to be heavily inflationary. It's just something you need to keep in mind before going all in, expecting it to 100x. I wouldn't be surprised if there were people on here calling for much, much higher prices than where I land. And I'm actually very flexible with my price, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So 2 slides with the price prediction here. PYTH Solana, in my opinion, will outperform Link ETH, the Link ETH peak in 2021 when factoring in market cap. Big difference there. So Link had a 20.76 billion market cap all-time high on May 6th of 2021. At that time, Ethereum was a $400 billion market cap. So Link's market cap in comparison to ETH was about 5.19% of Ethereum. And I'm doing it this way because I don't have a totem. This is my totem. Every new cryptocurrency, I have to find some kind of a guidepost as to where I would project the market cap to be. I think this is a good one, comparing the Link ETH perspective to Solana PYTH. So my market cap projection for Solana is $340 billion. And my PYTH market cap projection a little bit higher than where we landed with Link. It's a 6% of Solana's projected market cap. That gives us a $20.42 billion market cap, which is actually very close to where Link peaked in 2021, just a little bit off. So I like that. I like that as a market cap target. I mean, you could convince me that PYTH will do much more considering its availability on lots of different chains. But 20.42 is where I'm going to land. And so $20.42 billion market cap, a 6 billion PYTH circulating supply after May of 2024. That only gives us a price target of $3.40. That's not even a 6x from here. However, something to acknowledge that I do acknowledge, perhaps this bull run is just heavily front run, then we could certainly see PYTH hit $3.40 before that May 2025 unlock. After that, I think it's going to be much more difficult for the PYTH's price to hold up. I mean, we're talking about a quadrupling of the supply, a doubling of the supply in this year and then the following year. I wouldn't be bullish on this cryptocurrency at all after May of 2025. So we'll see where we go from here. But after May 2025, my price target is $3.40. And I'm sure that is much lower than a lot of what you're hearing in the crypto space. I don't care. This is where I'm landing after May 2025. All right, so that is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of your week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you got value from this video, smash up that like button and hit the subscribe button. I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.